Hey, I don't go live too much on YouTube, so bear with me while I get started here. I hope everybody is doing good this morning. Pull myself up here, and I need to get myself shared out, so give me just a minute here. All right. I'm going to get started. I'm going to be stenciling something this morning. I have my board here. It's a 12 by 5. One minute. How is everyone this morning? All right, let me get back over here. All right, so I am going to start by using some burnt umber on the back of my board. And I'm going to use a baby wipe here. I'm going to use it to stain my board, actually. I'm going to spritz my board with some water. Really need a glove on for this. Some more water. Good morning. Hello. I don't know if I'm going to do the sides yet because they're kind of rough, and I think my baby wipe would rub off on them. I might come back and do the sides later. Let me just start painting this side. I'm going to use, let's see, do I want to do burnt umber on the front? Maybe I will. Hang on a second. Let me just do some burnt umber on the front as well. I might just paint it on the front. That's what I'll do. I'll just paint it on the front. Aaliyah, welcome. It's kind of, my paint's kind of old there. A little bit of clumps in it. I'm going to go ahead and get those sides too, since I decided to do the burnt umber on the front. One second. I need to share myself out again. Give me a second here. Got it to my channel. Let me put it on my page. I'm normally live on Facebook. And I don't normally come live on YouTube. I've only been live a couple of times. My schedule's kind of busy, and fitting in another live is hard. Hey Renee, welcome in. How are you this morning? I'm going to be using one of my bird stencils again for this one. Yeah, I'm up early again. I'm going to dry this a little bit. Hope everyone is having a good morning. I'm going to be using Waverly Moss on this one. I need to shake it up a little bit. Sorry, I know the dryer is loud. Yeah, I need to start going live on YouTube more. So I thought I would try to, I don't know if it'll be something I normally do, but I thought I would try it. Right, I'm going to do some Waverly Moss here. I think I'm going to use a stamp on this one as well. You're enjoying your coffee this morning. I have my coffee right here. Usually on the days that I do lives like this, my coffee gets cold. Take a little sip. Good morning, Susan. How are you? So I started my, this is a 12-inch by 5 board. Well, it's a 1 by 6 actually is the size. So it's a little bit less than 6 inches wide. And I started with some burnt umber underneath. And now I'm using Waverly Moss. Excuse me. Use a candle warmer for your coffee. You know what? That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, I have one of those too. I have a candle warmer. I think that my daughter might have got that for me for my coffee. Thank you for reminding me of that. I need to put that on my desk in my office because that's another place that my coffee gets cold. When I'm working on my orders, I forget to drink my coffee and it does get cold. It's a great idea. Thank you. All right, so I have my background here. Let me dry this. So sorry about the dryer. I know it's really close to the camera. You just painted a cabinet this color. It is a great color, isn't it? Well, I appreciate you guys for coming over here to my YouTube. I tried to do like a stream from 2 devices one time. I tried to do YouTube and Facebook at the same time, but it wouldn't let me do it. If I can think of enough things to stencil, I might start doing a Thursday morning like this too, but doing this one here on YouTube because I really do need to be coming live on YouTube more. I don't even know if I need to be sanding anything. I'll probably have to go back over that with the dark wax. But that's fine because that's what my plan will have to be anyways, to seal this in the end. Okay. The favorite stain that I use, well, my go-to stain is Early American Minwax. It is an oil-based stain, but that's the one I use the most. Okay, I'm going to use this bird stencil. Well, actually, I'm going to stamp it. I have another stamp here. I have this stamp. It's from Hero Arts. It's just some writing. I have no idea what it says. I'm going to stamp this. Let's see. Oh boy. I guess I'll just randomly stamp and see how it goes. I don't need very much because I'm going to stencil something at the top. Let me see when I put this down. Just kind of wanted a little bit on here. That's good. I just want a little bit. I don't want very much on there. I bought espresso. It's very dark. It's actually, I do have some dark walnut and I have some ebony, and I love to use those on certain things too. So Early American is one that's not very dark, but let's see. The other ones work great on stuff as well. Just try it out. I'm sure that you'll probably like it anyways. What am I trying to do here? Okay, I'm going to grab some burnt umber. I do have some darker stains that I use, and I feel like they're very nice. Okay. Let me get my tape here. Good morning, Lori. So this one I hadn't used yet. I'm going to kind of put it down here because I have another stencil from a new set that I will be having available soon about friends. And these birds make me think of a group of friends, like chatty friends. And so I'm going to use a little bit of words up here. So I'm going to move this one down further on my board. This stencil is only a 12 by 4. Early American is your favorite as well. It's a great shade. And thank you guys again for coming on my YouTube. I appreciate you very much. Oops, can we see? Maybe I need to move it over. Sorry. Just stencil this on with the burnt umber. Good morning, Crystal. Welcome in. I feel like that this is a little group of friends though, and they're all having a conversation on this little branch. Need some more paint. Good morning, Janice. Welcome in. So I started with burnt umber on my board, and I did, I kind of used it to stain the back. Ooh, it don't look very good. I'll have to clean that up. And then I did a base coat of the burnt umber, and then I used Waverly Moss over top of that. And then I stamped it in a few places, which, by the way, that was the first time I've used that stamp, and I love that. That stamp is cute. And it's just like a 3 by, I want to say it's like a 3 by 4 stamp. And it's by Hero Arts. And I don't know what it says, but it's a really good one. I like that writing. You'll definitely try the Early American. It's really a good one to have. It will work. It won't be too dark and it won't be too light. Like I said, I do have darker stains, but I just use them once in a while when I want a darker stain. But the darker stains are pretty. Go back over this. Okay. pull this off and then I'm going to dry it a little bit. No, I'm going to do the, no, I will dry it just a little bit because my paint is kind of runny. I think I got heavy-handed in a couple of spots there, but that's all right. See that? That's a mess right there. It's a little bit of a mess. That's definitely, see how that looks? That is definitely a bleed right there. But it's okay. We'll fix it up here. Let me get a sip of my coffee, please. 1 second. Okay, now we'll cross these bridges. I was heavy-handed in a few sets actually, or I didn't offload enough. So it happens to me too, sometimes. Just fix that by kind of painting right along the edge there. This one has quite a few bridges from this tree branch. It's so hard to like see under the camera. We're getting it though. This one had to have bridges through here or all these little birds would be flopping all around. So I put some bridges in between. Let me dry that real quick. And he's got a little leg here. His little leg. Does anyone have any big Mother's Day plans this weekend? We're going to a citywide yard sale tomorrow. And we don't have any Mother's Day plans. We normally go out to eat or something for Mother's Day. You're obsessed with crafting birds and chickens. You know what? I need to do some more chickens. I really do. I don't have enough chickens. I feel like I need more chickens in my life. Is the early American a folk art paint? No, we're talking about the early American stain, to stain your signs when you're finished. Early American is Minwax, and it's just a really good shade to use because it's not too dark and not too light. I'm going to take this tree branch over to the side too, because we can't have our tree branch like out in the middle of the sign like this. And I'm going to touch these up a little bit here, because I feel like you could see that bridge in there. Oh, right here is a messy leaf down here. Okay. Yeah, it's a great stain. That one is my go-to stain. Just kind of make a branch over here. My sister and I are taking my mom for breakfast, then lunch with my son. Hopefully the rain stops. It's raining here too. That sounds like a plan though. That sounds really nice. I kind of make this branch a little bit wider. Yeah, the rain is really coming down here this morning. Just created a little branch there. Okay. Now, let me rinse that off. I'm going to put something here up on the top if I can line it up right, because I don't know that I can see under this camera. Okay, so I'm going to use, let me get a sip of coffee here. This is a Friends set that I have that is, it's new. I've never used it before, but it's got all kinds of little Friends sayings. Friends are the family we choose. Faith, family, friends. Friends gather here. And then this one says coffee and friends, the perfect blend. Life is better with friends, and blessed friends forever. So just a bunch of cute little friend sayings, you know. Hey, Christine, welcome in. I'm kind of wondering if I should do friends gather here right above these birds. That's the one I'm kind of leaning towards. But I like this, life is better with friends. It's a little bit longer though. Life is better with friends. Friends. I'm going to do this one because it just looks like this is the one I'm leaning towards, because they're all gathered on this branch. It just looks like it fits. So I'm going to just put it there. And it's in just a basic font, you know, just a nice basic font there. Let me see. I don't know if I got it lined up good. Let me get a sip of my coffee. I'm trying to eyeball it. I really don't know if it's lined up good or not, but it's cute. Hold on, I need to lift it up by my face for a minute. Sorry, guys. I gotta see. I guess I could put it over to the side a little bit so it wouldn't right in the stamped area. I guess I won't know what it really looks like till I do it and pull it off. And then I'm just gonna put it right there because that's, oops. Let me tape it before I lay it back down. I'm trying to get it straight and it'll probably be crooked. Crooked. All right. Okay. We're gonna do that right there. Get my burnt umber. And Hopefully I offloaded enough, because I know I got heavy-handed on the bottom. I went bird crazy and read birds. That sounds sweet though. You know, I have little glass sitting in different places in my home. Birds are cute. Let's pull this up and see. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think it's sweet. I don't know about you. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Look at these bridges. You think it's cute, Jill? Maybe I can list this friend set today. I hadn't listed it yet. I have to get caught up on work stuff first. I try to do that before doing the listing more. I have to concentrate on getting people their stencils. Thank you, Jill. I cannot be more happy with these tiny brushes though. I know I say it almost every stenciling video, but that I went that many years without knowing about these and spending money on the brushes, the fine tip brushes. Oh my gosh, these are wonderful. I got a little bit of a bleed, tiny bleed on this end. The best way to avoid any bleeds is offloading. But it happens sometimes. I want to keep it to a very minimum if possible. So offload, don't press hard. And then if you get a little one, just fix it. Oh, look, the F has one too. My F is kind of messed up here a little bit. It's not bad, it's just a little bit. We're going to fix it. Yep, the brushes are on Amazon and on my Facebook page. The link, maybe I'll link it in this video too after. I can always go and brushes in this video, so you can come back here if needed. But on my Facebook page, I have an album under photos. Once you click on the photos tab, not videos, but photos, it's up there towards the top somewhere. You can find the photos tab, and then you can click on albums. And I have an album called Favorite Things, and it's in there. I have the link to the brushes, and it's a whole pack which I had over here somewhere. Here we go. It's like a pack of 100. You get all of these for like $7. I think it's like $6.99. Free shipping. Well, it's free shipping if you're Prime or if you know somebody. I think that's what it was. But there's so many of them. It's 100 in there for that. So it's really a good deal. And I've only used like a handful, and I just wash them out. I have them sitting over here. I think I have like 3 over here. And they kind of end up getting like this after a little while. I'll eventually just toss them, but they last a while. They really do. Make sure this is dry. I've been putting all of the stencils from you in a plastic sleeves in a folder. That's a good idea. I have mine in little folders, my small ones. The bigger ones I put in a tote, or so I can lay them flat. And the really large stencils that I have, I hang those up. But the best way to store them is laying them flat, and a folder works great for the little ones, for sure. Been thinking of a way to store the stencils. They're laying all over the place. Yep, just I have some laying. You want to lay them flat, the bigger ones, and put them in a tote or something to store them. And then let me get some wax here. Just wax over the top of this. And then the smaller ones I do put in file folders. I'm going to use this Minwax finishing wax. It's the dark shade, but it's not dark at all. It just is very subtle. Very subtle. I ordered eyelash brushes, and they are stiff foam and don't work really well. Yeah. If you go to that link, I can link this video after the video post, but once I finish the live on YouTube, it takes a long time for YouTube to actually upload the live, but I'll go back and put it in this description as well, but you can find it there on my page. And good morning, Karen, by the way. I use binder rings and hang them in categories. That's a good idea. You could punch a hole like in the very corner or something. Is that what you do? The little ones work good in a folder though. Okay, we're just gonna wax over this. You know what I'm gonna do? Because this is what I'm gonna do before I do that. Okay, I have this black wax, and I'm gonna go around the edge where I sanded it a little bit with this, and hopefully that will cover up the edge. We'll see how it looks. This is from Jolie. It's black finishing wax. It's really cool, but it's really dark. So, but it is still wax. Let me see if I can just make it a little bit darker. See, I shouldn't have sanded like that on my edges, but it'll be all right. This one didn't need sanded, and I sanded it anyways. So now I have that light line around the edge. But it'll be all right. This isn't even doing that great to cover it. So maybe it's just meant to be there. I don't know. I don't know. Just trying it. See, this is not even dark enough. Kind of dark enough paint. Blah, blah. That's not working. That's not working this morning. All right. So we'll go back to the other. My base coat is burnt umber. I used burnt umber. And then I used Waverly Moss. Then I used this amazing stamp from Hero Arts. I really like that. And it worked out good to just randomly stamp on it. Yep. And now I'm going to seal it with the Minwax Dark. And see, it's like, even though it's dark, it looks like this. It doesn't even, it's very subtle. It just gives it just a hint. So I end up using it more than the clear. I have the Minwax Clear, which is called Natural. But this one works. I would get this one before I got the Natural because I use this one way more than I use the Natural. All right. That's all I've got for you today. I think my sign is done. Did I smear it over here or did it? No, maybe not. Maybe that was just the way it was. Okay, the stamp darker in places. That's okay. Still looks cute. What do you guys think? Do you like it? You like the lighter showing around the edges? Okay, good. At least somebody likes it, so it doesn't look bad. All right. I like it. I like it now that you said that. It looks fine. It's fine. We overthink our own projects and stuff sometimes. I just needed to hear somebody say it was all right. All right. That's it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for joining me over here on YouTube. I know it's different, but I really appreciate you for being here. That's it. I'm going to go get my day started. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Mother's Day. Do something fun. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I got to figure out how to stop this live. Okay, I don't even know how to stop my live. Do I just hit that button? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't go live over here. Maybe right here. All right. Have a good day. I cannot see.